Hi Pokefans, welcome back to part 38 of my Pokemon Scarlet gameplay. Last few episodes we have been going around each of the gym and challenging the gym leaders over there for the second time. And this is mainly due to the request from the champion Geeta, and she just asked us to kind of clear her time out so she can go ahead and participate in the Ace tournament. It has been pretty fun till now. We have got to know quite a few characters, and I think some of the backstory of each of these gym leaders and what kind of people they are. Till now, I've definitely enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and continue this in today's episode. In the last two episodes, we have defeated 6 of the gym leaders, so we only have 2 of them left. Right now, I am in Glacido City. I'm not really sure if it's called that, but either way, it's actually gonna be Glacido Gym. And we have the gym leader who is right here. Huh? I recognize you. You here to hit the slope? I don't recall the snow being too good today. No, I'm here to battle. Ah, for real? I've got something important to deal with in a bit, you know? I guess we are gonna explain to her everything right now. Alright. Oh, I see. You're here to cover for Geeta. So, your dream came true. You're a champion rank now. You must be so happy. Okay. Oh, my bad. That sounded a lot more sarcastic than I intended. Don't get me wrong, I really think it's amazing. Just, it's complicated for me. That's all. Anyway, you came to test my skills, right? Let's get this over with. I guess that we can. Let's head outside. You'd best hope it's not snowing. I guess it's fun if it is snowing as well. Either way, Grusha right here uses Ice-type Pokemons, and I feel like her gym is one of the easiest ones. Definitely, if you have a Fire-type Pokemon, this gym is super easy. In my case, I do have Armarouge, so I shouldn't have too much trouble. The weather is in your favor today. These league-mandated inspections happen a few times a year. If we don't show up, we're up for the job. We'll lose our positions as gym leaders. Geeta always says it's just a formality, but I've already had to give up on being a pro snowboarder. If she takes away the talents I still have to show, then what will be left? Ooh, that's bad. Sorry, didn't mean to bring the temperature down. It's simply enough, really. All I need to do is make sure that the power of my Pokemon chills you to the bone. And there we go. Grusha is gonna be challenging us. To be really honest, I feel a bit bad for Grusha right here, just cause he had to actually give up snowboarding, which I think he could have managed with it. Considering that other gym leaders do have a side job, I guess it would have been possible, but we don't know too much about this character to kind of judge it. Either way, the gym battle is gonna be pretty fun because they are all Ice-type Pokemons and I think I can one-shot all of them. Right here we did take down Frostmoth, and the second Pokemon is actually Beartic. Now I was confident that I would take this Beartic down, but of course even when I used Flamethrower it actually avoided the attack and it used Earthquake. This is actually pretty bad. I'm hoping that we can at least take it down in the second turn. Okay, there we go. But let's see which Pokemon is gonna be next. I do have to be a bit careful right here since I am not really interested in heating up my team members. Alright, the next one is Cititan, so we should be able to one-shot this one as well if we are able to kind of use Armor Cannon right here. Okay, at least we didn't miss. And, ooh, okay. It actually survived with I think around 2 to 3 HP right there, which was pretty bad. We are definitely over leveled and it's not like it has the ability as Sturdy. So I'm not really sure why it actually survived. It also tried to take down my Armarouge, but thankfully my Armarouge actually survived. This turn I definitely do have to switch out, considering that Amrouge will definitely die if I miss a move. I think I could go to Cloudire since we haven't really got a chance to actually use it. I mean, you can definitely use any other Pokemon. This is after all Ice type, so they do have a lot of weaknesses. Since Weavile is up next, it's gonna be a bit faster than my Cloudire, so I do have to be a bit careful. I did go with Mega Horn, hoping that we can actually hit and take down this Weavile right here. And we do not. Okay, I can't really stay in with Cloudire for the next turn since it probably will not survive an Ice type move. So I do have to switch out. And I decided to kind of go with Tinkaton. Let's see if we can take down these Ice types with it. This time Weavile went for Ice Punch, which is a pretty cool move. Sadly, none of my team members are able to kind of use it. Maybe they can, I didn't really go ahead and check it. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to take down these Pokemons with Tinkaton right here. It does have Skittersmack, which was at least hitting this turn, and we were able to take down the Weavile. The next Pokemon that Grusha has is probably the final Pokemon, but I'm not really sure. Okay, it's actually Altaria, so that is the last Pokemon. Altaria is pretty unique and I wasn't really expecting it the first time I actually battled Grusha, but this one actually has an Ice type Terra type. Pretty useful, especially against some Pokemons. Now, I did decide to Terrestrialize, because why not? I mean, if Altaria decides to use a Dragon type move, at least I will be immune. And it will definitely boost my moves, so we can definitely have a chance to kind of take it down in one hit. I'm actually hoping for it, and let's see if that really happens. As usual, it is actually snowing, which I think it does happen in between the battle. I remember this happened the first time as well. Personally, I think Altaria looks amazing when it's terrestrialized, especially since the colors kind of look so good on it. Definitely the Ice Layer type looks pretty cool. Now I did try using Skittersmack once more, but that actually didn't work out. Thankfully, none of the moves that Altaria will actually use will kind of affect me too much. So I do have to be a bit careful on the moves I use. Right here I went with Flash Cannon, which is super effective. But of course it did not take down the Altaria, which was surprising. Either way, I think the next turn we will be able to take it down. The one thing I would definitely recommend if you guys are using Tinkaton is that try using more physical type moves on it. Special type moves really don't do that much damage, and just like you might have seen, the Flash Cannon really didn't do much. If I did have a physical type move which was Steel type, I think that would have definitely done a lot more damage. Either way, we had a pretty easy time against Grusha and we were able to take him down. Let's see what he has to say right now. Man, Gita must really have it out for me, sending someone there's no way I could beat. Still, no regrets on my part. I've given it everything I had. I hit you with full force and I lost anyway. It made me feel frustrated. It makes me want to become more stronger as a gym leader. Put more of myself into it. I had thought my passion had frozen over, but you have rekindled it for me. Thanks, Dash. I won't lose next time, you'll see. Aw, that's pretty cool. Try not to catch a cold on your way down the mountain, eh? That we won't. Either way, that is the 7th gem. The last gem that is still remaining is actually Montanamera gem, so let me make my way there. Now, I have gone ahead and switched up my team members a bit. My Baxcalibur is actually quite powerful, so I went ahead and switched it out. I do have a second Koraidon, which you can actually find in Area 0. To be really honest, I had recorded it, but the video actually got corrupted. So I wasn't really able to show you guys that. But in Area 0, where you are right next to Zero Lab, just behind it, you'll be able to actually find the second Koraidon for your game. You'll actually be able to catch it. Personally, I would definitely recommend a Master Ball to catch it. In my case, that's what I did. But you can definitely try catching it with an Ultra Ball as well. I would also recommend to go ahead and save your game before that, because this battle is super tough. Either way, I've actually added that Pokemon to my team, and I'll just level it up a bit more and try using it in the Ace tournaments that are coming up as well. Right here, we're actually talking to Rhyme, who's the twin of our teacher Time. And apparently, our teacher Time used to be a gym leader before. She was actually a rock type gym according to the storyline, and apparently she actually gave up being a gym leader a year and a half ago to become a teacher, which is something kind of like her dream. This is something we'll get to know if you have completed the classes in the academy, especially the final exam. And if you haven't, don't worry, I'm gonna be putting out a video on all the answers that are gonna be correct for the final exam. That way it will be much easier for you guys as well. But of course, keeping that aside, we are gonna be challenging Rhyme right here for a second time. And if you might remember, this is actually a double battle, one of my favorite battling strategies. And I think I really do prefer it rather than single battling. Double battling can be tricky, and you do have to kind of keep in mind on what move to actually use. In my case, I actually went with Muskrada and Tinkaton as the first two Pokemons. But of course, keeping that aside, we are gonna be challenging Rhyme right here for a second time. And if you might remember, this is actually a double battle, one of my favorite battling strategies. And I think I really do prefer it rather than single battling. Double battling can be tricky, and you do have to kind of keep in mind on what move to actually use. In my case, I actually went with Muskrada and Tinkaton as the first two Pokemons. To be honest, I'm not really sure if I can actually win this battle with just the two of them. But for the first round, I think they both are pretty fine. I was also a bit careless in this battle, and I actually lost my Muskrada right here. It actually fainted. But I think in the next turn, I'll be a bit more careful to make sure that I don't take it down. Okay, so it seems like Rhyme is actually using Mimikyu, which is a pretty tricky Pokemon to actually take down. You do have to kind of break its ability Disguise first, and then try to actually hit it. In this case, I went with Armarouge in the next turn. Of course, it's a bit risky using Armarouge, since both of the Ghost type moves are kind of super effective against it. But of course, I was sure that I could at least take down Houndstone, so I was in for it. Alright, this turn, hoping to take down Mimikyu as well. There we go, at least Mimikyu is down. I think Tinkaton will be able to take down Houndstone in the next turn. Oh, never mind. We were able to take it down in this turn as well. Since Rhyme right here has 4 more Pokemons, I'm wondering which are the next 2 newer ones that we haven't yet seen. Okay, she actually brought out Toxicity, which is her main Pokemon. And the second Pokemon is Spiritomb. This is the newer addition for her team, and it is an amazing Pokemon. I do have to be a bit careful, and I think I can actually take it down with Play Rough. I'm really thankful that Tinkaton hasn't really gone down right here, because if it had, then I would definitely have some issues. Okay, she is gonna be crystallizing her Toxicity into a Ghost type. This might be a bit of a trouble for Armarouge, but as long as we can actually take it down in this very turn, I think we shouldn't have too much of an issue. And we did not. But still, we did do quite a good damage. And at least we did take Spiritomb down, so that is pretty nice. In the next turn, we are definitely able to take down the toxicity. Okay. The damage was pretty bad on Amarouge, but it does at least survive, so that is good. This turn I'm gonna go with Psyshock and Play Rough. I think those two moves should be enough. There we go, we have taken down the toxicity as well. This means I think we have defeated all the 8 gems for a second time. Definitely it was way fun than the first time because we got to know more about these characters and a bit more of their background to kind of understand the reason why they're actually a gym leader and what brought them to this path. Haha, wasn't expecting you to rattle me that much. You've caught me off guard just like a shadow sneak. I think that's a cool way to say it. Sorry for calling you a rookie. Hope you're good. I just wanted to prove the strength of ghost types to Geeta, but I guess I got carried away. You're the real deal, my friend. I can guarantee that. From here on out, Rhymes got your back. If you run into any vexing trainers or hexing specters, you just give me a call. Now go enjoy this big, wide world to the fullest, you hear me? Later, baby. Okay, so I guess that is all, and I'm hoping something else will happen now. Ooh, we're getting a call from our Rotom. Hello, am I speaking to Champion Dash? Yes, that is me. This is Geeta. How is your inspection of the gems going? Pretty good. I'm definitely done with all of them. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you. I was informed by each of the gym leaders that you stopped by to see them. Okay. I knew giving you this task was the right decision, Champion Dash. All of them seemed quite happy for the opportunity to battle you. That's good to hear. Now, I would like the inspection report from you in person. Join me at the academy in the entrance hall. I'll be waiting for you there. So I guess that is our next destination. So let me make my way back to Naranjan Academy and I think we can go from there. Back at the academy, she is right at the front, pretty easy to find her. Let me go ahead and actually talk to her. Good day, Champion Dash. Now tell me, what do you think of our entrance hall? Do you enjoy being surrounded by books? Yep, I love books. That's good to hear. It was renovated a few years ago and I was the one who came up with the new design. But more importantly, I would very much like to hear you on your report on the gym leaders. Now that I think about it, this location perhaps is a little too public. Do you know of any way quiet where we might be able to discuss things a bit more discreetly? I guess we are going somewhere. And apparently we are in our dorm room, which is pretty nice. Alright. She is definitely getting a look of it. So this is the dorm room where you live. That is correct. I wonder, is this room what helped nurture your potential as a champion? I couldn't say so. Wait, I remember now. You only recently moved into the dormitories. In the near future, perhaps I'll pay your family's home a visit, if I may. Okay. Anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. I would very much like to hear your report now that you have inspected the gym leaders. Tell me, which gym leader did you feel was the easiest to face in battle? Now we can definitely select any one of them. In my case, I'll go with Brassius. And next, which gym leader left the strongest impression on you? In this case, I think I'll actually go with Larry. Larry, I see. Then, which gym leader gave you the most trouble during battle? I think this one would definitely go with Kofu. Kofu, of course. Next is the last question. Which gym leader did you like the most? That is a tough question considering that I really like all the gym leaders in this game. But I do have to give it to Tulip. Either way, for all of these questions, you can go ahead and answer it however you like. Those are all the questions I have. Thank you very much for your help in this. Your perspective was fascinating, Champion Dash. I have no doubt it will assist me when running the organization. Please accept this as a thanks. And we get a King's Rock. Okay, that is pretty helpful. Thanks to you, my schedule has now cleared up quite significantly. I guess that means she will be joining the Ace tournament. I'm sure Champion Nemona will be pleased too. That she will. Well, thanks for letting me visit. I should get going. She also requests us to take it easy for the rest of the day, which means all we have to do is go ahead and sleep in the bed for the next things to actually happen. Let me actually do that. 1 week later, thanks to Nemona's pushing and a bit of cooperation from the Pokémon League, the day finally arrived for the Great Pokémon Battle competition to be held. Okay, I guess that is pretty nice. And when I came forward, we have another cutscene with Nemona. Hey Dash, I'm so glad we just managed to get everything ready for Academic Ace tournament. Oh yeah, that's what we decided to officially name the tournament. It's a good name, right? I think it is, definitely. But then Arvin went and said that we should call it School Battle Brawl. And then even Director Clevel got into calling it that. So now I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, how are you feeling, Dash? In the mindset to do some winning? Yup, that's correct. There, that's the enthusiasm. Show us what champions made of. The only thing I'm really wondering right now is whether Nemona will be kind of attending this Ace tournament. That is, if she will be having another chance to actually battle us. But of course, she just clarified saying she won't be battling this time, so that is pretty bad. Either way, I'm actually excited for the tournament. I'm not really sure who we are going against, but definitely there are going to be some teachers, so it is a good chance to kind of look at their team as well. In my case, I think this is a really good point for me to end out this episode. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and try to complete the whole tournament in one episode, so that should be pretty fun. Either way, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to support me more, check out the links in my description. I'll see you guys in the next episode.